Anyways, hi baddies, welcome to another episode of We All Crash Out. Today I'm very excited because it's gonna be like a full by myself actual crash out, and I'm so excited. And hopefully the audio is better this time. I checked it, it seemed good. So yeah, we're gonna just grooving into it. So I actually made a list of things I want to talk about because I was like, I need to remind myself. Like I said, crash outs are normally just on the spot type of thing. So I was like, I need to make a list of things I want to talk about. Because what if I forget? So I made literally a notes folder for this shit. So the title of today's video is cons because we're going to be talking about things that low key piss me the fuck off. And because like I didn't realize this until like when I finished with the whole mood board or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things that just we don't get from guys in 2025, and we're also gonna be talking about just like random shit that just pisses me the fuck off. So, so the fucking title of this video is cons because these are cons of why don't we receive this energy now and day, and like what do we need to do for it? Because like what the fuck. This came up because I was literally speaking to my mom in the car and I was telling her like what I told you guys in the previous like in like the last video. And I was like, this particular person is pissing the fuck off because they just think they're so smart. They think they're so fucking, I don't know, they think they're fucking mega mind or something. And I was telling my mom about it and I was telling her I was like I felt stupid and I felt embarrassed and like I've never felt this feeling before, like what do I do about it? And she literally told me, she was like, men these days, boys these days, boys, baby, boys. Boys these days don't know how to act and they don't know how to take care of a woman. She said, you're very feminine because the type of man I want, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, whatever. We're gonna talk about it. The type of man I want is a blue collar man, tall, guapo, like I want him to be like not machista because machista is like when I think of machista I'm like no, that's not what I want. I want a guy who can dominate but like lead me by walking behind me. Who opens the door, holds my hand to like let me get out when I'm like make it up to me, like if he does something wrong or something that just like pisses me off. I'm like make it up to me. And he does by like doing small things like buying me flowers, getting me Starbucks or like some little shit like that because you don't need to do a lot to make it up to me. It depends on how big the problem is. If the problem's little, I expect something like chips, Starbucks, I don't know, flowers. But if it's something big, like if you did something fucking stupid that just seems wrong to you and to me, I expect diamonds. Period. Period. Like that's what we should be expecting nowadays. Like, am I wrong or am I right? And that's why like everything that like it's I'm gonna be talking about in this video is like basically main dot like post off of what happened and what I spoke to my mom about because me and my mom have created this like amazing mother daughter bond. Like my mom has became my best friend. And it just happened so recently. Like I don't know why. Me and my mom are a lot alike and I used to hate that about me. And I used to hate about that about us. Like I feel like I used to make it something that was an ick. I used to make it something that was so bad. So now I like use it to my advantage and I actually like love it. Like I love hanging out with my mom. I love doing all this cutesy stuff with her because she's my mother and she's just a girl too. So basically, there's this guy that is acting like I've not played these fucking games before. And baby, I've played these games before. Okay. I talk about in the other video how this person's like so similar to somebody I used to know. And to be more specific, they're so similar to one of my exes. And I don't know who the fuck is gonna be seeing this, but whoever you are, do not snitch on me. It's so like so similar to that person that it like freaks me out, like I said. So for them to be acting like I have not played these games before and I don't know what you're trying to do, like everything that they say, the jokes they make, the ways that they get out of the situation, like they like slither out of that bitch. Like if it was like, I don't know, a trap or something. If there's a problem, they don't address it exactly how the other person did it. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? I've played these fucking games before. I could do this. Like it's okay. And sometimes I'm just like, do you think I'm fucking stupid? Because I'm really not. I'm not stupid. And it pisses me the fuck off. It pisses me off to for you to think that I'm not stupid. For you to think that like you have the authority to like make me feel bad and then just like make me forget about it. Like no, that's not going to work. And that goes on to the next thing. Love bombing at its finest. Love bombing is such a stupid fucking thing that I'm just like, that's not what I want. I don't want you to love bomb me. I want you to dominate and dominate me so much that I feel loved by that domination. Does that make sense? Love bombing is something completely different than from like what I want. And I'm talking about this because it's going to become more important later on in the video. It's like saying I love you, like I'ma buy you a fucking rancho, like I'ma get you goats, I'ma buy you a car, I'ma get you right, trust, like I'ma do this, I'ma do that. And instead of saying it, you should be fucking doing it. And that's what I mean by like you should dominate so much that it makes me feel loved. You instead of saying you're gonna buy me a rancho, you buy me a rancho and you ask me which one I want. Instead of saying you're gonna buy me a car, you look up for my recent repost because I have a fucking repost of my fucking car that I want. And you buy that shit for me for my birthday or for like just randomly like, oh, like happy Valentine's Day, like happy anniversary, something cute, you know? And if saying like I'm gonna get you right, you actually get me right. Whenever I get mad, I expect you to make it up to me. Cause that's the type of person I am. A mí me gusta que me rueguen. And I'm just like, like if I'm mad and like you're just like, okay, whatever, like whatever. Like that shit, I'm just like, that's a ick, hello? No, I want you to be like at the end it's like what's wrong? Talk to me. I wanna like tell me what I can do about it or like tell me what I did so I could fix it. I don't want to be like, oh, what did you want to do? Or what do you want me to do to fix it? Or what should I do to fix it? No, baby, you should already know by the way I'm acting, by the way I'm talking, by the way I am. You should know me so well that you should know exactly what the fuck I want you to do. And being so like lovey-dovey and like all that stuff, people do not know how to love or how to flirt. And by I mean people, I mean whenever I ask a boy to flirt with me, because I literally have to fucking ask. What? I have to ask for a guy to flirt with me. We could be like on call, we could be on text, and I literally have to like I can count. Like I don't even think I could count. Maybe I can. No, I can't. Because even when I was in an actual relationship, I still had to fucking do it. I have to ask for you to flirt with me, and the first thing they say, and it's the same shit all the time. You're so pretty, baby. You're so gorgeous. You're the prettiest girl in the world. Like, bitch, I know that. Hello? And it's like, that's not flirting. Like, you know how to flirt better when you're fucking around with somebody. Why can't you do that in the relationship? I don't get it. I want you to keep that honeymoon phase like forever, for life. I don't care if I'm fucking with 3 kids and have like a whole house and dogs and shit. Like, I don't care if we have our whole life. I still want to be in that honeymoon phase. And guys don't know how to do that. And it pisses me the fuck off. That's why I'm like, I'm never gonna get happily married because like there's no way that there's gonna be like that exact type of guy out there for me. It's just like I don't understand why guys think how they think. They don't know how to flirt. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to like take care of you. That's what it is. They don't know how to take care of you. I'm like, as a boy that is becoming a young man and that will soon be a man, you need to know how to take care of a woman. You need to know how to dominate. And that's your issue. Like, that's your issue, and I just don't know how to help you fix it because I'm a woman, not a man. And another thing, yeah, like I said right here, like guys don't know how to flirt or like coqueteándote. Like they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to be like, eh, like they don't know how to do that shit. And I said something so like smart the other day. What was it? I was like, my love language is receiving. And then you know what he said? He was like gifts. So you like gifts? What? What? Oh my gosh. Yes, but no. Like, how do I explain this to you? I love receiving. I love getting things. I've been consentida my whole fucking life. I have a hardworking ass mom. So, you know, for Christmas, I got like a big, you know, like that big ass like brush set. I'm so happy I got it. Like, I literally used it right now to do my makeup. I got that and a sleeveless puffer jacket that I've been wearing forever. And I'm so happy I got it. But the sad thing is that I can't find my white long sleeve, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I've been consentida my whole life. My whole life, I've gotten what I wanted, even if it was the last fucking bill. I don't know how to say it. Like, when I was little, I didn't want big things. I just wanted a Barbie. I don't care if it was one from the fucking dollar store. I didn't care if it was one from Walmart. I don't care if it was a real Barbie. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted a Barbie. And I would get a fucking Barbie. And what people don't understand, like, what I mean, like, that I'm consentida is that if I say I want something, I'm not, I'm most likely not gonna get it in the moment. I'm probably gonna get it like 2 to 3 weeks after. Like, if like how like I told my mom literally like 6 7 months ago. I'm just like 2 months ago. I was like, Mom, I need a puffer jacket, or I need like a sweater to like go out in, and I want like a puffer jacket. I got one for Christmas. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Like I always get what I want, and that's not like spoiled brat type of shit. Like I'm so grateful. Like I literally wanted to start crying when my mom got me my gift. Like she got me two gifts because she was like, "You're only gonna get one because I don't have enough money," and I was like, "Okay, it's fine." Like I didn't even want any. I didn't even know what I wanted for Christmas because I literally have everything I can ask for. Can we get an amen? Because like thank God, like thank you Lord for like this blessing. And I wanted to cry because it was like the biggest gift. My brushes were the biggest gift, and I was like, oh. And she was like, okay, go open the other one. After I opened like the jacket, and I was like, you're lying. And I wanted to start crying, but I didn't because I was like, no, that's cringe. Anyways, back to what the freak I was talking about. They don't know how to. Guys don't know how to take care of you. They don't know how to like. They don't know anything. What? I told this guy I like to receive. He said, gifts? I like to receive. Period. I like to receive like being touchy. Like I said, like to like grab my hand and be like, oh like I love you, mi reina, like all that shit, and then like kiss me on my forehead, on my cheeks, miss my mouth a couple times, kiss my nose, like that cute shit. I love receiving that. I like receiving gifts. Whenever I'm angry, sad, depressed, I like to be receiving stuff constantly. You receive, even if it's like takeout, even if it's just like, okay, like I'm gonna go get you like a sushi little, like a little sushi meal from the fucking gas station. Amen. Thank you. Because that's literally what we have to expect now. Nowadays, we can't expect the fucking ramo buchon. We can't expect diamonds. We can't expect nothing. We have to expect the bare fucking minimum, and that's what pisses me off. Talking about the fucking bare minimum, here we go into our next one. Guys not knowing how to provide or do way more than the bare minimum. The bare minimum being the most for guys. If I ask a guy to get me fucking Starbucks, they're probably gonna have a stroke. Like if I'm like, can you get me a fucking matcha latte with caramel on the cup and 2 pumps of vanilla before school? they would literally have a stroke. They will personally like choke themselves to the ground. Why? The most a Starbucks has ever been for me was like $10 for one drink. Like for one drink, $10 is kind of a little fucked up. But like, hello, you can't spare like $8.29 for fucking for me? Like your girlfriend, your girl, like your baby, the one who you're like, oh my hermosa last night. Like you could do all that talking, you could text all that you want, but you can't do that. I'm not talking about recent. I'm talking about in general. Like in general, men will have a stroke. And you might be like, well, maybe because the guys that you're talking to are young. Maybe they don't have a job. I can let you know right now. There are people I literally know making money some way, somehow. I don't don't come to me right now. Like do not like talk to me. What? What? And they get so shocked when I'm like, you don't have a job? Or like, do you have a job? Do you do anything other than sports? Do you do anything other than fucking scroll on your phone and scratch your ass? Like, what the fuck? And they're like, no, I don't have a job. I'm only like six, 7. I'm just. They're like, no, like I'm always so and so age. I'm like, okay, you don't have a job. That's fine. And then they're like, well, you don't have a job. Well, baby, calm the fuck down. Like that's not bias or anything. What is it bias? I don't give a fuck if it's bias. Fuck you. I'm very feminine. I like guys that are. I don't know why. It's like I'm like, but anyways, whatever. But yeah, guys think that the bare minimum is so much. Like the bare minimum for me is getting you snacks. Any form of takeout or snacks is bare minimum. Waiting for you to get inside the house after they drop you off, bare minimum. Picking you up from the door, like knocking on your door, bringing the flowers to your door, asking for you from your door, bare minimum. Opening the fucking door for you, like bare minimum, bare fucking minimum. Saludando a todos, like when they enter, like oh my god, there's balazos. What the fuck? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna let them pass by. Saludando a todos, like all your family, like when they enter the room, like that's bare minimum. Um, texting you, calling you, anything that has to do with text or anything that has to do with calling, like even like if you're going out and you like tell me, that's bare minimum. That's bare fucking minimum. Giving me money for things I need, bare minimum, or things I want, bare minimum, bare fucking minimum. Paying for the bill, bare minimum, bare minimum. Massages, bare minimum. Even sex is a fucking bare minimum. No, that sounds so wrong. Like, okay, we're gonna get into it. It's important to take care of your body and it's important to save your body for the one. And I mean the one. But people don't care about that these days. And it's like became a really like important thing to like be sacred to me. Like I'm holding that bitch for fucking ever. Thank you. Okay, next. We are now in the 2000s, 20s era. The 20s era is gonna be the most fucking princeso era ever. Guys now not being blue collars or OG men. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I'm not saying that's the actual definition. This is what I want. This is what I define it as. Can we get an amen? Guys need to know what it takes to take care. No, they don't need to know. They need to be. They need to have it already. What it is to take care of a woman, provide for a woman, be there for a woman, having a woman. If you don't have money, you shouldn't have a girlfriend. I'm telling you this right now. If you don't have money, you shouldn't have a girlfriend. Girls, if you're not mature, you shouldn't have a boyfriend. That's just what I gotta say about that. Like, cause a girlfriend for me is someone you're already taking into as a wife, if that makes sense. You should be able to provide everything, do everything already. If a girl needs help fucking fixing her AC, you go to her house, even if you don't know how to fix it. You fucking YouTube that shit. You YouTube that shit right now. It's being a man. And I have something to preach about. Let's preach, preacher. Okay, people are gonna get me canceled for this. Women should be ready to take on the role of a woman. Men should be ready to take the role of a man. I always hear this fucking nagging about men get home and they sit down on their asses. Women get home, they cook, they clean, they take care of the kids, they could put the kids to sleep, all that shit. And when I mean get home, they get home from work. Sure, we put that is how do I say this without making it sound bad? That does happen. It's common nowadays. Even my mom does it, and she doesn't have a husband. Okay, my mom comes home and she literally like I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if it's in our fucking bloodstream or something. She comes home from work and the first thing she does is cook or she cleans the kitchen. That's the first fucking thing she does. My mom doesn't go to the bathroom, showers, puts her fucking robe on, puts her face mask on, turns on the TV, and then starts cooking, and then starts cleaning. No. She gets home, she takes off her work clothes, and she starts cooking and she starts cleaning. I don't know why. Like I really don't know why. I wish I knew, but it's just like she wants to just kind of get it out of the way. I don't know how to explain it. It's very common for women to do that nowadays. It's very common for that to happen in a household. But if you're not ready for that, you shouldn't be a wife. I don't know how to say it to make it sound good. I'm gonna try to explain why, and hopefully you don't hate me for life, okay? A man's duty is to dominate, is to pay your bills, pay the like water, pay all that stuff, fix your car when it breaks down, fix your oil because so you don't get fucking scammed. Um, I said fix your oil. I meant change your oil. See, yo también soy mujer. Like like if your AC breaks down, you fix it. Cut your fucking grass. Whenever you have a party, he puts up all like the decorations, and all you have to do like he makes them. If you want a fucking house outside, he'll do it for you. I have a little like techito like around. I don't know. My mom's crazy. She like rearranged the whole house when she got here. Like she gave this house life. As a woman, you're supposed to do that. As a woman, that is your nature. Thank you. Thank you, words. Oh my gosh. It's your nature to cook, to clean. You don't have to work, but women these days want to work. And I'm not saying that that's bad. I want to work too. I'll fuck. If a man tells me that you shouldn't work, like, I don't want you to work. Like, I'm gonna be like, bitch, fuck you. Like, shove that shit up your ass. Like, what do you mean? But that's because I come from a very strong woman. And I feel like I need to be independent myself, you know? That's your nature. It's your nature to take care of the kids. It's your nature to cook, to clean, to give life to the home. Make this house a home. That's your duty. That's your job. And you're probably like, this little girl doesn't know shit. Okay, but I've learned. I've learned from vigorously, what's the word? Like constantly researching, constantly learning, constantly getting taught, is what I'm saying. It's your nature to do that. If my mom would have never came into my dad's life, his house would have probably been empty. Empty, bitch. When we got here, my mom put a bunch of muebles. Like in the kitchen, we have a barra. We have a little thing to like a really fancy shit to like keep all of our like glass dishes and stuff that we don't use but are like decoration. We have that there. We the backyard, even the backyard was fucking rearranged. My mom put a water fountain. Well, my dad put it, but she like gave the house a home. She gave the house life. As a woman, that is your nature. As a man, you're supposed to help her carry in, or you're supposed to carry in all of those muebles. You're supposed to build that house outside. You're supposed to install that fucking fountain. You're supposed to install that new TV. You're supposed to move the bed into the room. You're supposed to build the cabinets. That's what you're supposed to do as a man. As a man, you're supposed to do all the heavy work, to do all the heavy lifting and do all that. Women can do that too. I'm not saying that you can't do it. It's just that that's the nature of it. So for me, seeing nowadays that men aren't taking that extra step, it pisses me off because I'm still very young. I got a long way to go until I get married. And I don't want to get married like at 22, 21. Like, no. I want to get married when my frontal lobe is all completely developed. Thank you. Thank you. And there's nothing wrong with doing all that. It's just that I don't see guys taking that extra step to be men. That's all I gotta say. Okay, moving away from the whole men situation, because men just piss off. We're gonna get into some fucking haters, okay? So there's a particular person. It's my friend. No, a conocida, someone I know, a partner, a classmate. Thank you. And they wanna be my friend so fucking bad. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like it's just like it's a big piss off. They talk to you when you don't want to be spoken to. They try to be funny by being smart mouthed. You know what I mean? And they try to bond with you by being a smart mouth and thinking it's funny. And every time this person speaks, I literally look at them like this. Cause what are you doing? Calm down. And it's like I don't know if it's specifically me or if anybody else feels this way. Does anybody else get spoken to this person like this? But they just try too fucking hard. They just try too fucking hard, and I'm just like, oh my god, calm down and get hello, hello, because they're not a bad person. They're really sweet. They're a sweet person. They could be nicer, definitely. They just think that they're up there, and baby, trust me, no. And I try to pretend that I'm like okay with them, that I'm chill with them. But if I'm being honest, if I could smack them every time that they would piss me off, my hand would fall off. My hand would have probably been broken because of how many times I would have fucking slapped them. I don't know. It's just like, yes, I'm probably being a hater. I'm probably being like, okay, you're being a little too aggressive, honey. Back it up, back it up. But no, that's not this fucking situation. Like the situation is that this person tries too hard. Is smart mouth thinking it's funny and thinking it's a way to bond with people, and it's really not. It hurts people's feelings. I've seen this person hurt someone specific, like one of my friends' feelings, so bad sometimes. And sometimes I have to shut that bitch up. I have to be like, friend, don't listen to her. Oh fuck, I said it was her. Okay, whatever. Don't listen to them. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like they're just being leave them alone. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. You know where you're at. They know where they're at. Chill out. That's it. Okay. That's it. And I see how much they try to use their power. They don't have any. They don't have any power, and it's really sad. I'm just like, okay. But yeah, it just pisses me off that they try to think that I could be their friend. They're like, I like you. You're my friend. I'm like, no, no, I'm not your friend. If they ever call me like, if they ever say like, Delilah, you're my friend. No, the fuck I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say. No, the fuck I'm not. And they're probably gonna be like, oh, oh, because that's what they always do when they get pressed or when they get like shut. They're like, oh, oh, okay, like yes, bitch, okay. And that goes into people who don't understand what authenticity is. Do you understand what authenticity is? Should we look up the fucking meaning? Let's look up the meaning, okay? Let's look up the definition of authenticity, okay? The definition of authenticity. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm a little fucking illiterate, so authentic. Wait, what? A undisputed origin, genuine. Basically meaning like unique. People fucking hating your bitch ass because you're authentic. Hating your bitch ass because you're like out there. Like you throw your thumb out there. It's just like what? Like you hate me? You hate me for being myself? No, like it's not even like that. It's more like you are such a fucking fakey. You are such like a ooh, like hello? No. Like you are such a closed off person and you put on the space mask of what you want, what you think people would like. And then when someone likes and then when other people like somebody that's unique and does their own thing and has their own hobbies and their own thing, you're like, the fuck? Like you're weird. And then more people start being authentic. And the more people start being authentic. And then you're like, you guys are so weird. Like, why do you post that? Why do you put everything like that? Like, if you're gonna post that, like, people are not gonna like you. Like, guys are not gonna think they're cute. Baby, you can shove this fucking foot up your. It's just like, what? You're fucking weird. I'm like, I trust me, if you were yourself, if you just took that face mask off, I promise you, people will start liking you. People won't think you're fucking weird. People won't talk shit behind your back. Can we get it? Amen. Okay, well that's it for the rest of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not as good as a crash out, but I try my best. It's just I have to put things down on my notes to like actually like be able to bring them up in a podcast. And podcasts are supposed to be like 15 to 20 minutes long. My last podcast was like almost 20 minutes long, but like it wasn't that long. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this like for like actual first crash out slash sit down with me because I've been like the introduction video was something and then the video with Analia was something else too. I just hope you guys liked it. I hope to see you guys again, maybe next week, maybe in a couple of days. Who knows? And yeah, bye baddies. Another one. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.